So, welcome to Advanced Neurophysiological Psychology, which is Psychology 452. My name is Bill Greiser. My pronouns are he and him, and I look forward to working with everybody this term. Actually, in a wonderful crew of teaching assistants and graduate participants from Oregon Health and Science University. So, we're going to be delving more deeply into the study of the brain. We're going to be looking at sort of a review of what we covered in the Introduction to Neurophysiological Psychology course, or if you've taken another neuroscience class that has information about action potentials and resting potentials and neurons and glia, etc. And I'm very excited because we're going to be using primary kind of source material as opposed to any kind of textbook. So we're going to be reading, peer-reviewed scientific research articles and, some graduate-level textbook excerpts and things like that. So this is going to be very current and, ongoing, research investigations in the language that scientists use. And, one of the goals here is to get you to become more aware of all of the remarkable resources that are available in our community. We're a neuroscience powerhouse here, so I want you to see connections to, potential job opportunities, to potential, graduate education opportunities, and, learn how to speak the language of science, right? So it's a class where we leave the undergraduate textbooks behind and we learn how to ask questions and critically interpret original studies, concerning the relationship between the brain and behavior. I want to really ask how we claim to know things and what's behind those claims, and to gain experience actually in communicating ideas to others. So we're very, very fortunate to welcome this term Fernanda Wolfberg Martinez, or Fern, who is a PSU graduate teaching assistant, who's in IO psychology. An undergraduate TA, Jessica Carey, who's taken this class before and is very skilled basically at neuroscience and will be able to give a lot of background and information as we proceed with the class. We're going to also be joined by two graduate participants from the Department of Behavioral Neuroscience at OHSU, Sydney Boutros and Gail Stonebarger. And our topic this term is going to be a focus on neurodegenerative diseases, and they'll be bringing in, sort of current research and information about, these topics and how they're studied and what gets funded and the language that's used to talk about it, during this term. We'll also be visiting virtually the OHSU Oregon National Primate Research Center, and there'll be an opportunity to meet with a panel of participants from the ONPRC, including, I think it'll be a current principal investigator, a postdoc, and a grad student. So you'll get a sense of the kind of research that's done there, and it's really a terrific opportunity to ask questions, and any questions whatsoever, and engage with folks there. There is no textbook for this class, so again, all the readings that we're going to be looking at and examining will be available here on D2L, except for one book that I think it would be wonderful for you to pick up. We're going to be delving into V.S. Ramachandran's Phantoms in the Brain. And this is a book that'll actually hopefully provide a bit of a respite from some of the early, deep dives into, original research, because he talks very, very movingly and, kind of compellingly about individual case studies, people who are suffering, from various sort of neurological disorders. He made his name actually really sort of investigating the underlying neurophysiology of phantom limb phenomena. So we're going to be learning a lot about that. And you're going to be actually taking the ideas or the thoughts or the whatever these chapters that you are reading inspire in you to do further research. And in groups that we'll be putting together, you will be presenting on our current understanding of some of the neurological disorders and their relationship to the underlying physiology, in our in our Zoom sessions this term. So I'm very excited about all this. Hopefully this gives you lots of opportunities to learn about how neuroscience research is conducted, how scientists actually work together and collaborate and present information, how these topics get funded, what are some of the opportunities in the area to learn more about neuroscience and get involved yourself in pursuing our understanding of the brain and behavior. So welcome to the class. It is great to see everybody, and I'll see you